Hey guys, today we're going to be changing the steering linkage on this Losi Rockray. It actually has a problem with turning to the left, and it kind of stops it from turning all the way if it's on the ground or if you're actually using it. So we're going to fix that by putting an aluminum steering linkage on it. So the one that's on here is plastic, as you can see in there. We're going to go ahead and show a video of the way it's actually acting right now as of right now, so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Okay, so the problem that it has, it steers all the way to the right, which is perfect. But when you steer to the left, it stops right there. And I want to show you guys the play that it has. It can max out a little more, but look at this play. Let me actually get it off the space because it's getting stuck on it. But you can see that it moves this tire excessively. And aim the camera down here on the steering linkage. Look how much it moves. So that's fully to the left. Now if we go fully to the right, you can see there's not even that movement at all. Look at that. That's the tire moving, like the actual tire, but not the rim. I go fully to the left again, and we can actually push it a tiny bit more.
So I'm going to show you guys how to remove this whole body with the cage. It's a total of 12 screws on this actual body. So once you get all those 12 screws I was talking about, I'll show you in a little bit, you're going to have to remove these right here on both sides, as well as there's a screw in here, and then down in there there's actually a screw on that one, and as well as down in there you have to remove it, like a cross bar. And then if it's easier to remove the tires, so you can actually have access to get to those screws down in there. As you can kind of see right there, that's one of the screws. It's on both sides, of course. And once you remove those, this whole body just flips right off. And it's pretty easy versus taking off every single panel like some people are doing, every single part. You don't want to do that. You want to do it as easy as possible and make it easy on yourself. Now those 12 screws I'm going to show you that need to be coming out are going to be right here, right there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then once you guys flip it over, you'll see
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down there, 10 down here, right over there, 11 and 12.
So as you see, we have the wheels off. We got those screws off in there. You just pull the last one off right there.
So you take that part off, just like that. You separated both of them. Once the shocks are off, then the body, you pull from the bottom away on the same side, opposite side. Just give it a little shake. Needs to actually separate from the body a little bit. So the problem I was having pulling this thing apart is it's a pain in the ass. You gotta really pull that sucker out so it can pop out. Once you get that, get this little bracket back here coming apart. Right here, as you can see, the suspension is being shrunk. So I'm going to pull this forward, push those together a little bit, help it out. Then it's able to come out just like that, full body. Oh well, I forgot to unplug this, but guess what? It actually unplugged by itself.
So we're going to be taking out these screws as I'm pulling them out. That screw right there and these 4 screws up here, and the skip plate will actually lift up off the top of the front of the body, as you see right there.
Alright, so we got to take off the servo link, which is right here. That releases the rack, as you can see. Servo is free and the rack is free, if I can actually get it up. Cool. Alright, so the next step is going to be taking off. If you look at on this rack right here, it has a screw right there, another one right here. So we're going to take those 2 off right now, which is for the steering.
And now you got to take off this side as well. As you can see, the plastic old parts and the new upgraded aluminum parts.
Alright, so for this new part, as you can see, it has a bearing right there. Got to transfer it over. We're just going to use the same one. It only has about 3 hours Brin on it, so it's not that bad. So to take the bearing out, the easiest way I do it, I just grab my screwdriver and I pry it out slowly, gently, so you're able to get it. Place that sucker in. Fell in place. Right on. Nice. Nice tight fit. And then just the same thing to the other side. Right there, one more. Alright, so this is the bracket that goes on top of it. Fell in place. Nice and neat. So
3.
Alright, so guys, I want to show you the durability or the strength of aluminum. We're trying to shake this up and down as steady as possible. You can see the difference, right? Now we're going to do it with the plastic one. It flexes about 3 times or more. You guys be the judge on that. That's a lot. I'm not even putting a lot of force on it, but yeah, you might want to upgrade to aluminum. So when we took off this linkage, we actually left the bracket down here for it. So we're just going to go ahead and put the screw for it back in so we can slide this one on right on. Just right on. So we got that sucker in place. But now we're going to go ahead and put the linkage on it from the servo. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and put the steering linkage, steering arms back on. Go ahead. And it takes forever, of course, if you just have a screwdriver, but you will always not have a chance of stripping a screw with a screwdriver. Open up for it.